So my friends, this is the SteelSeries Nova Pro, and this is maybe the best headset that SteelSeries have ever made, and today we are going to take a deeper look in this headset. First of all, here we see a totally renewed design compared to the Arctis Pro headset that we have seen many years ago from SteelSeries. Here we have a better looking design, here we have a stealthier design in my opinion, and a little bit more modern-ish. The thing that we see here also is the lack of RGB, and honestly, I don't think that a headset needs an RGB lighting, because the RGB lighting is something that you won't be seeing when you put the headset on your head. Almost the whole headset is made out of plastic, and the only aluminum piece that we see here is on the top of the headband. The thing that it's made out of plastic means that the headset will be a little bit lighter and will be a little bit more comfortable when you're wearing it for a longer time. And for a longer time, I mean 4 hours and more. I have been wearing this for something like 5 hours straight while gaming, and I have to say that I feel no discomfort at all. I have to say that I feel no discomfort in the glasses area, because I'm wearing glasses all the time and this headset is not interfering with my glasses in any way. One of the major differences that we can see here is the choice of material for the ear pads, because with all previous models except of the Siberia, I think, we have seen textile pads, and here we have leather ones. These leather ones are actually very soft and are filled with memory foam, which memory foam feels very well when you are wearing the headphones for a longer time. The only downside with leather ear pads are that it gets a little bit sweaty in a hotter day. Another great thing about the design of the ear cups is that they are deep enough so your ear won't be touching the inside of the ear cup, it won't be any near the driver, and this is a very nice thing, because one of the things that you don't want to experience is your ear touching the inside of the headphones and staying like this for a longer time. As we are still talking about the design and the exterior of the headphones, I have to mention that the buttons are positioned on the left ear cup. Here you have a wheel that is functioning for volume up and volume down. Also you have a mute button for the microphone. Another thing that you can find on the left ear cup is the microphone, which is conveniently hidden inside the ear cup and you can pull it out. It feels almost like on the Arctis Pro headset, but this one here looks a little bit better and it hides a little bit better inside the ear cup. And while talking about the microphone, I will leave you a sound sample here so you can check it out for yourself if you like it or if you don't like it. In my opinion, it is a little bit on the quieter side, but the lack of big compression is on a good point, so take a hear of this. So this is the audio sample from the SteelSeries Nova Pro microphone. This is the wired version of the headset, and this is the purest form of the audio that you can get, because if you're going to talk with your buddies in some kind of voice over IP platform or something like this, like Skype, like Discord, or like TeamSpeak, there will be a little bit of a compression. I won't be editing this audio in any way. The thing here is that the microphone is a little bit on the quieter side. I wanted it to be a little bit louder, but this is maximum volume of the microphone, and you can see actually that the microphone is positioned next to my mouth. I want it to be a little bit farther from my mouth, but you won't be hearing me that well. This is my only complaint of the microphone, that it is a little bit more quieter than what I wanted to see and what I expected actually. Overall, the sound quality is okay, the clarity of my voice is okay. You can use SteelSeries sonar options if you want for even more adjustment to the microphone, but I can give a thumbs up to the sound quality of the microphone. There isn't much of a compression present in the audio, so I think it's a good one. As you already know, there are two versions of the Nova Pro. One is wired, which I have, and one is wireless. And I have asked my dear friend Dimitri to share with you his experience with the wireless version, so you can get some idea for it too.
Good people, I'm Dimitri, thanks to Alex for the invitation. The Nova Pro Wireless, it is my favorite headset from SteelSeries up to date. They've done a fantastic job with the build quality, some redesigned features, so we still have that self-adjustment headband, but also have full-on extensions on the ear cups, which was not possible in their previous headsets. The build quality is excellent. I mean, you're also paying like a crazy amount for it, but the wireless implementation, not only is the return of the swappable battery pack, where you can, house one in the hub and have one here and swap them out instantaneously. That's absolutely genius, but in terms of wireless audio quality, it is incredible. Chef's kiss, my friends. SteelSeries, you did good. Plus ANC is just that cherry on top that mutes out my AC noise, mutes out my fridge in the background, mutes out your fan noise if you love to blast everything to 100%. All that will be whoop and will be placed in the background for you not to hear. Well done, SteelSeries. So yeah, the Nova Pro Wireless, if you've got the cash, it is probably the best wireless implementation in terms of convenience and features that you can get. The microphone quality is not as good as the Corsair HS80 RGB wireless. I mean, whatever Corsair is doing there is just magic. But here, the microphone is still not too shabby. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Dimitri, for participating in this video. I appreciate it very much. Another thing that I see here and I appreciate as a change compared to the previous model of SteelSeries headphones is the headband, because other headbands were with that skiing goggles headband, and here we have a little bit of a different approach. This different approach gives you the option to adjust the headband a little bit easier, and to be absolutely honest, I felt no discomfort while these headphones were staying on my head, and I didn't feel any pressure on the top of my head. And while talking about pressure, here the clamping force is on the medium side, and I don't think that it will squeeze your head that much. I think that it is just the right amount, so the headphones will be staying on your head and it won't cause any problems and discomfort. And the time has come to talk about the sound, to talk about the magic of these headphones, the magic about the DAC and the new components that we see inside the DAC. Here we have high-res drivers with wide frequency range, and one of the things that I have to mention is that these headphones can be connected either to the DAC or to another 3.5mm device that you are going to use. But I have to warn you that the cable that is coming for these headphones for connecting them to the DAC has a direction. So keep in mind that the straight jack is going inside the headphones and the curved one is going inside the DAC, otherwise you won't be having a microphone. The DAC here features new components, and in new components I mean that it is now rocking the newer version of ESS Sabre. Another great thing and improvement with this DAC is that straight away you can plug in whatever headphones you like. I have even tested it with my Beyerdynamics and I have absolutely no issues, because this DAC here comes with a 3.5mm jack for the headphones, not talking about the line out or things like this, just for the headphones, so you can plug whatever you have with 3.5mm jack. And when talking about the DACs, things are pretty straightforward. Here you have two buttons, one for muting and unmuting the microphone, and also this big dial serves as a button where you can just go to the settings. You have your USB input, as you see, USB 2 and USB 1, as this has two different inputs. The next thing is that you have audio options. You have your equalizer here, you can adjust everything that you want, you can adjust every single frequency that is given you here, or you can use some of the preset equalizer settings. The next thing is that you have gain of the audio. You have low, you have high. I've been using it or high. The other thing is that you have line out, so you can set here speakers or stream. In stream you can control everything. You can control the output of the sound, you can control the microphone and stuff like this. I've been setting it on speakers. The other thing is that you have system settings, and in system settings you can adjust the brightness of the DAC itself. It goes from 1 to 10 and it's adjusted via the big wheel. Aside of this, you have dim screen settings, so I've set this for 5 minutes. You can go for 60 minutes or off at all, and I've been setting it for 5 minutes. The other thing is that you have about, you have also reset and some tutorial. So everything in this DAC is pretty straightforward, and I doubt that you are going to mess it somehow. The audio quality of headphones is something very subjective to every single person, because every single person has a different perception of audio. I have one perception for audio, you can have a totally different perception for audio, and in my case and for my taste, these ones sound great. This headset is maybe the first one from SteelSeries that we see here and we hear here with a little bit flatter sound, with a little bit more balance introduced to the audio, because here we don't have that much of a punchy bass. Here we have a deep bass, but it is not overwhelming. It is not overtaking the mids or the highs or something like this. Here we have very nice and balanced mids and also very nice heights, so you are going to hear vocals very well with these headphones and you're going to enjoy them, in my opinion. When talking about gaming, I've been testing these in World of Warcraft, also in Overwatch 2 and in CSGO, so I've been testing them for open world games and also for FPS. I think that the situation here with the FPS gaming is okay, because you can easily navigate and pinpoint where sounds are coming from. It is not like on an open pair of headphones where there is a big scene of the audio, where there is a spatial audio, but here you can navigate with no problems at all. No matter if you are playing Overwatch or you are playing CSGO, I doubt that you're going to have a problem with it. And when talking about games with high quality audio, with really nice audio like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, for example, I have to say that I've been liking this headset more and more, and this is something that is a little bit sad because eventually I'll have to return these headphones and I'm starting to enjoy them very much. And when talking about music, I've been testing this headset in many different genres, and one of my top favorite genres actually is the EDM. So I've been listening to some house, I've been listening to some techno and hard techno, and I have to say that these are very nice. But don't expect that much of a strong and mega punchy bass or something like this. Here you are a little bit into the balance side. So if you're listening to EDM, you'll be able to hear every single detail, but the bass won't be overtaking everything else as frequencies. When you're listening to rock or pop or something like this, I think that you're going to like them very much because of the clear vocals that you get here, because of the fact that the mids are present, and the fine-tuning of the drivers here is very nice, and I have to say that I like it. I really like it in terms of gaming, in terms of music and all kinds of media content that I have been experiencing with these headphones. I have to say that I like how they sound, and maybe most of the people that are not focused into the audiophile part, which is a little bit of a niche around here, they will like these headphones too, because the so-called sweeting is a little bit on point, but it's not overwhelming. As a conclusion, I'll repeat myself from the beginning of the video, and I will say that the Nova Pro is the best gaming headset that's been coming out from SteelSeries. The comfort here is superb, the audio quality is very nice, the DAC has many features, the DAC can also be used with many different headphones which are using 3.5mm jacks. As I said, I've been testing them with biodynamics and I have absolutely zero issues with it. We see here a change of materials and a change of the design, so we are getting a little bit more of a modern design, but the choice of the materials here is good. Of course, if you are into leather earpads on the headphones, the build quality is superb, the comfort is very good also, the sound quality is absolutely great in my opinion for the mass of the people that are going to use them for gaming, for EDM, for some media content like watching some Netflix or watching some YouTube videos. I doubt that you're going to have any issues with them. And the main thing that I like very much is that the construction here seems sturdy, and I hope that these are going to last a long time. Of course, I cannot state that this will last for a long time because I haven't been testing them for something like 6 or 8 months or a year or something like this, but be careful with your peripherals. These are on the pricier side, so take a good care of them. My question to you is, what do you think about SteelSeries headphones? Do you think that actually SteelSeries are making good headphones? Have you tried the Nova Pro? Write it down below in the comments, I want to see what you people think about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, if you find it useful, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to ring the bell icon for new and upcoming videos, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye.